So, good morning, class. So, our lesson for today is prepare to produce vegetables, seedlings. I'm your trainer, Christopher Mapayo. So, for the objectives of this lesson today, one is to define terms and concepts and identify different categories of vegetables. So, the terms and concepts in preparing to produce vegetable seedlings. One is a nursery bed. What is a nursery bed? John, can you help us? Hello, what's a nursery bed? Mr. Chumba, help.
A bed used to raise seedlings.
Yes, that is very correct. A nursery bed is said to be a special piece of land used to raise seedlings before transplanting. It usually measures between 1 meter in width and any meters of convenient in length. Hii inamaanisha nini? Width ni 1 meter and the length ni inaweza kuwa hadi 20 meters, 30 meters, 40 or more. John, do you have any question? No, I've just said the measurements for that nursery bed are 1 meter in width and any meters in length. Inaweza kuwa 20, 10, 30. Yes, depending on the type of crop you are planting and the practices you are going to undertake. Point understood, Johan? So, thank you. Let's continue. A seedbed. What's a seedbed? What's a seedbed?
It is a prepared land when we plant seedlings.
It is a prepared land
That we go and transplant the seedlings.
that we transplant the seedlings. Sorry, I forgot to share my screen. Good. I believe you can now see.
Yeah, we can see it.
So a seedbed is a special piece of land prepared to receive seedlings from a nursery bed. It is usually not measured. Any measurements, it can be any length, any width, maybe big or small, and usually prepared to receive seedlings after transplanting. For example, onions, the field that receives onion after transplanted onions from the nursery, ndio tunaita a seedbed. So what is a vegetable? Joanne, what is a vegetable? Yes.
A plant that is used as food, e.g. kales, tomato. Yeah.
Yeah, that is very true. A vegetable is a crop. You can say a plant or part of a plant used as food, e.g. cabbages, tomatoes, kales, and etc. So let's continue the definition of terms. So categories of vegetables. How many categories do we have? So we have 5 categories of vegetables. That is 1, fruit vegetable, leafy vegetables, stem vegetable, bulb and root and tubers vegetables. So for the fruit vegetables are those vegetables that their edible parts are the fruits, e.g. tomatoes, cucumber, bell, berry, pepper, etc. The leafy vegetables are those that their edible parts are the leaves, e.g. cabbage, spinach, dania, that is the coriander. And then we have the stem vegetables are those that the edible parts are the stem. Yeah. So we have the bulb vegetables are those that the edible parts are the bulbs, that is the onions, the garlics. Then we have the roots and tubers vegetables. Those are the vegetables that the edible parts are the roots and the tubers, e.g. arrowroots, carrots and potatoes. So we come to the end of our lesson today, but before we conclude, do you have any question?
Yes.
Yes, please.
What is the average growth period for vegetables?
So the average growth of vegetables vary with crops. Some grow between 3 to 4 months, and others go beyond 4 months, that is 5 months. And depending on the variety of vegetable, it also depends on the growth length. Yes, thank you. Another question? So,
Yes. You want to establish a nursery in dry area. What do you do?
thank you so much for that question. So that is exactly what we will be looking in our next lesson. Our next lesson will be looking at the different types of nursery beds and where they are established. Thank you so much. So I will answer your question in that next lesson.
Thank you.
So thank you so much, class. But before we leave, I have an assignment for you. So go discuss the different types of nursery bed that we have, and the submission date will be on 22nd November 2021. That is our next lesson. Thank you so much for your cooperation, and make sure you observe the COVID protocols so that we can all stay safe. Thank you so much. So you can now leave at your own pleasure.
Okay, thank you, Mwalimu.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day.